Concerns tonight at a town hall in Joplin, and authorities issue charges in a Southwest Missouri murder case. KOAM News at 10 next.
A town hall meeting was held in Joplin to address concerns from Liberty Utilities customers about billing and customer service. I'm Melissa Alexis, and I'll have more on this story coming up.
Plus, 2 suspects are charged with murder after a deadly fentanyl exchange in Jasper County. One is in custody, the other still on the run. And Freeman Health System breaks ground on a new hospital in southeast Kansas.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Well, many Liberty Utilities customers came out to a town hall meeting held at MSSU addressing customer concerns. This is KOAM News at 10. I'm Anthony Saviello. KOAM's Melissa Alexis attended the meeting and has more.
It seems to be something that's occurring throughout the community.
James Jenkins is a Joplin resident and business owner, and like other Liberty Utilities customers, he's had some issues with his bill.
Dramatic increase overall in our billing compared to last year, and as a business owner and a homeowner, we've seen discrepancies in the billing increases in both places.
He says his bill has been much higher than usual, and this issue has made him more alert to the costs on his bills.
Well, it's made us more aware to go through absolutely every bill and actually double check everything that's being sent to us right now. It doesn't help when we have to be on alert with everything else when we're also trying to maintain a normal life.
Jenkins says what he needs is answers.
Nothing makes sense on the billing, and we're not really seeing an answer as far as why the increases occurred.
And that's why he's at the meeting with his bill in hand.
We have our bills comparing to last year. We're showing that our usage was actually down from last year, but the bill is $200 higher. So what we want, answers. Legitimate answers.
The town hall meeting addressing billing issues and customer service issues was hosted by Senator Carter at MSSU. Customer service reps for Liberty Utilities were present at the town hall to help people resolve issues with their bill. Kelly Price, the communications director for Liberty Utilities, says their goal is to help address the concerns of customers.
Having another Liberty issue of mine.
Our customers expect and rightfully deserve timely billing, and so we are working to address that, and we are looking forward and making progress on that effort.
Price says she's happy to see people going through those doors and attending the event because it's an opportunity for Liberty Utilities to listen.
We're here to listen, and we're here to address their concerns, and also to help them if they need additional time to pay, if they need some of that financial assistance. We do have programs. We want to make sure that they know about those, and that we have an opportunity to help set that up for them.
Price says for anyone struggling with their bill, the first step is to give them a call. Reporting in Joplin, Melissa Alexis, KOAM News.
Kelly Price says customers who couldn't attend the meeting should reach out to Liberty Utilities to get their issues rectified. Let's check in with meteorologist Lindsay Gaffney for a first look at weather.
Well, we hit 70 today, which is closer to a record than it was our average high for the day, and our low is about 51. Now, we're still seeing winds gusting 20, 25 miles per hour, northerly winds, so we are going to see a cooler day on Saturday just due to that front that came through earlier this afternoon. It also affects our temperatures tonight. So we went from 51 this morning to 37 as we head into tonight and Saturday morning. And clouds are going to start to increase because tomorrow we have a mostly cloudy day. Temperatures starting off in the upper 30s, and then we're warming up to the mid 40s by 11 a.m., only getting up to the low 50s for the high. Now, not a lot going on, but we see those northerly clouds kind of pushing into the area. Those are going to continue to move in along with some clouds out from the west-southwest. Also seeing some rain chances spiking up tomorrow. I'm going to have those details coming up.
All right, Lindsay, thanks. Well, murder charges are filed for 2 individuals in connection to the death of a Neosho, Missouri man. Gatlin Pennington and Madison Stonecipher are being charged with second-degree murder in the death of Jesse Dunn, who was reported missing on November 29th, just days before his body was found. Neosho police determined Dunn was given fentanyl in exchange for a cricket machine, and both suspects knew the drugs might contain xylazine. Pennington is in custody at the Jasper County Jail on prior drug charges, while Stonecipher remains at large. Anyone with information on her whereabouts should contact local law enforcement. Progress continues for Freeman Health Systems Hospital in southeast Kansas. This morning, the health provider broke ground on the new hospital. Members of the Pittsburgh City Commission joined representatives of Freeman as they marked a milestone in the development. It will be a 50-bed, fully functioning hospital located near the intersection of East 600th Avenue in Crawford County along Highway 69. The new hospital will create as many as 1,000 new jobs and is expected to be completed in 24 months. Well, as we spring forward this weekend and adjust our clocks, local fire departments remind us to take a few extra steps for safety. Be sure to change the batteries in your smoke detectors and carbon monoxide alarms. Fire officials warn if a fire starts in your home and spreads to another, you could be held liable for damage.
Every smoke detector is the same way. You basically push and hold for 3 seconds. It initiates it. The alarm will sound. And then you basically push and hold it again, and then that resets it.
We do see the CO poisonings with people forgetting to have them. Typically they're a lot lower on the floors and not in the same place as your smoke alarms, even though some detectors will do both smoke alarms and CO.
The fire chiefs also warned today is an enhanced fire day, meaning due to high winds, no burning, including yard work or outside grills. The Wildcat Extension District held a class in Parsons, Kansas today on how to burn properly. The Learn to Burn gave participants insight into prescribed burns, fire management, and safety practices. The Galesburg Fire Department also threw their support and expertise behind the class. They refer to this time of year as fire season due to low humidity, high winds, and dry conditions.
Hopefully we can get more fire on the landscape. This part of the region historically has had fire on a regular interval, and the past 50 or so years we've seen an increase in reduction in fire. So hopefully after this workshop we can get a lot more fire on the ground and increasing those ecosystem functions.
A demonstrated controlled burn was set to be a part of the class, however that was canceled due to high winds. Investigators continue to put the pieces together in the death of actor Gene Hackman and his wife. That's coming up. And a family in Arkansas continues to pick up the pieces after a tornado touches their lives almost 9 months ago. Investigators say they knew actor Gene Hackman and his wife died in separate rooms. For the how and when, they had to work backwards. Carter Evans has more on the timeline.
For more than a week, the deaths of actor Gene Hackman and his wife Betsy have been a mystery filled with speculation. Today, Chief Medical Examiner Dr. Heather Jarrell provided answers.
The cause of death for Miss Betsy Hackman is hantavirus pulmonary syndrome. The manner of death is natural. The cause of death for Mr. Gene Hackman is hypertensive and atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease, with Alzheimer's disease as a significant contributory factor.
Santa Fe Sheriff Adam Mendoza confirmed that Betsy Arakawa Hackman had run several errands on February 11th, and when she returned home, the data trail turned cold.
There was no additional outgoing communication from her or known activity after February 11th, 2025.
Based on Hackman's pacemaker activity, it appears he was alive for a full week after his wife passed away.
Was he aware that Miss Hackman had died? And I think that question's difficult to answer, but I can tell you that he was in an advanced state of Alzheimer's, and it's quite possible that he was not aware that she was deceased.
The case is not closed just yet. Investigators are still waiting on the results of a necropsy to determine how the couple's dog died. They're also still trying to get inside their cell phones to see if there were any communications that may shed some light on what happened in that week between their two deaths. Lindsay returns with a complete look at your forecast, and a little later, teachers and staff in Joplin attend a day of professional development.
It's on sale now for the It's sub-state championship night for a number of our local high school basketball teams in the state of Kansas. 2 of those games take place tonight in Columbus. First up in the 3A championship, 4 seed Burlington takes on 1 seed Girard. Pick it up in the second quarter. Bowman misses the shot, but Kennedy Keller scoops up the rebound and puts it in to give the Trojans a 4-point lead. Offensive rebounds played a big part in this one. There's Madison Coaster getting the rebound off the free throw and banking it in. Trojans now lead by 10 going into the half. Now here's Keller again with the steal. She dribbles it down the court for the easy layup. That would increase the Trojans' lead to 17 points. The Lady Cats aren't done yet. Carly Dobkin with the 3, that's good. And another same spot to cut Girard's lead to 11. There's some deja vu, but Keller responds with the triple of her own to put the Trojans back up by 14. Girard has no problem closing the game out and wins 41-31, which makes them sub-state champions. So we'll be seeing more of the Trojans in the state tournament. Also in 3A, 11 seed Frontenac takes on 2 seed Neodesha with the sub-state championship on the line. Here's Tenley Sullivan taking it to the rim and making the basket, so the Raiders get on the board first, 2-0. But Trinity Bell quickly responds with a 3. That's good. The Blue Streaks are up 3-2. It's a back and forth game so far. Marley Stout hits the jumper. Raiders back up 4-3. Now Allison Stover weaves through the defense. She's fouled but makes the shot. She's successful on the free throw, and the Blue Streaks tie it up. Stover again puts up the 3, and it's good. Neodesha up by 3 now. But Aaron Beeman responds with a 3. It's a shootout. Now the Raiders trail just by 1. But the Blue Streaks would remain hot in the second quarter. Here's Darcy Dyke with the layup. Neodesha would go on to win 38-29, so they'll join Girard in the state tournament. It's a big week for Fort Scott Community Volleyball. The Greyhounds pick up a number of local signees from across the 4 states. This afternoon at Pittsburgh High School, Purple Dragon senior Haley Ingerson signs her national letter of intent to continue her academic and athletic career at Fort Scott Community College. She'll join the Greyhounds volleyball program and is excited to play her sport at the next level.
I just think because it's close to home, and I knew a bunch of people that already are on the team, and they're just best friends to me. What I love about volleyball is it teaches you to never give up and to always have a goldfish mentality. If you have a negative thing, it's always going to turn to a positive the next day.
Elsewhere this afternoon, the Greyhounds pick up yet another local signee over in southwest Missouri. Diamond High School senior Cabry Parmley signs her letter of intent with Fort Scott Community College. She's our 3rd local athlete to sign with the Greyhound volleyball program in just the last 2 days.
Not as stressful. I'm very at ease. Knowing that I'm going to the next level, it's super exciting, and I hope that I really wish every athlete could do it because it's an exciting process.
Well, how about that? You got local teams going to the state competition and local players staying local. It's good to see.
Yeah, it's a great time for high school sports.
Absolutely. And Girard, they've been amazing. 2 years in a row now. You have to admit, it's pretty impressive to see what they're doing.
Yeah, it's been a great run for them.
Absolutely. We're back with more after this.
Don't miss. 1943 to 1946 during World War II. The Eureka, Kansas native was deployed to China, India, and North Africa during the war. We are proud to salute Paul Hill, a 4-state hero.
Well, it's going to be cloudy most of the day on Saturday. However, you see that 20% chance we might have a little bit of rain, especially in the southern counties, south of Oklahoma, south of Joplin area and Missouri. A little bit warmer, nicer weather on Sunday. Plus, we spring forward, so we get that sunset setting a little bit later on Sunday and then 70s for the rest of the week.
All right, Lindsay, thanks. Wisconsin may be the dairy capital of the world, but this year's top cheese hails from Connecticut. The 2025 U.S. Championship Cheese Contest was held in Wisconsin this week, and for the second year in a row, an aged Gouda from Connecticut took the top spot. Lake County Dairy in Turtle Lake, Wisconsin finished second runner-up for its organic Copper Kettle Parmesan. There were more than 2,400 entries across 117 classes and from 31 states. Cheesemakers from Wisconsin did lead the competition with 55 best of class gold medals. Vermont cheesemakers won 13 medals, and those from Idaho won 10. It's a cheesy time to be alive.
It sure is.
Do you have a final sports note for us, Ben?
Yeah, Pittsburgh State men's basketball actually won today, this afternoon, in the first round of the MIAA tournament. So they are still fighting. The women, too, for Pittsburgh State, are also still alive in the tournament. So we will continue our coverage on the website.
Absolutely. And welcome, Ben, to the team to have your first weekend with us this weekend. So we'll have all that coverage coming up tomorrow and Sunday. But that's it for now. Have a great night.